dreaming, sleeping, awakening, dreaming, asking yourself, who am I? Who am I? Dreaming, welcome back, everybody. This is Music Mindfulness. I'm Kalani Das, and this is the Sunday service. Thanks for being here. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get the microphones at the right level. And I do apologize for last week's out of focus main camera. And this week I haven't focused either. Should we focus the camera? Oh, you guys don't care. It doesn't matter. What does matter? So this episode is about, really it's about waking up from the illusion of time, of time passing, days going by. The theme, and there is a reading from the Radiant Sutras. The theme for today, and I've talked about this in the past, is really about, again, and many of these themes are like this. It's about realizing kind of like what you really are. I would say who, but who goes back to that question of I, who am I? And of course, many of the enlightened teachers that have been documented throughout the centuries speak to this idea that a lot of our troubles, a lot of our problems come from the egoic mind or the egoic thinking, which starts with that I idea, right? And that is that you are somehow separate from everything else, and that you have this identity, and that you are a separate thing from everything else. And that can create a lot of tension. I think it's an illusion. It's a construct. It's an idea. Of course, are you unique? Are you a unique expression of the earth? Absolutely. Just like everything else. But it's all an expression of the earth. Everything here on the earth is an expression of the earth, which is an expression of the universe. So yes, there are features. You can think of yourself and everything else here as a feature, right? It's a blossom on the same tree. There's lots of different metaphors we could use. Some people say it's you're a drop in the ocean. Yeah, so, but it's like the raindrop falling from the sky and it's about to hit the ocean and think that it's going to die. I just wrote that poem. Oh no, I'm falling. Oh my God, I'm going to die. No, you came from there. You're rejoining. This is what it is. So I want to go to the reading. I want to go to the reading right now, and you'll see why I was playing a lot of the things I was playing. And that is because this is about shimmering energy. And let's go to the graphic. And I do want to acknowledge Cameron Gray, who created, and first I want to show you the cover of this marvelous book, The Radiant Sutras. I will focus the overhead. Let's go to the overhead view, but I want to focus it on the book. The Radiant Sutras by Lauren Roche. And today we're reading this page. So let's go to the graphic. I was going to say Cameron Gray does this artwork, and he has been so gracious and generous with allowing me to use it for the Evolve podcast, for the Kalani Das website, and I use it as our thumbnail for all of these music mindfulness videos. So please, you can visit Cameron Gray over at parablevisions.com. There's no money involved with that announcement or any exchange. I just really love his artwork. I think it's beautiful, and I appreciate him. Here's the reading from the Radiant Sutras. Dreaming, sleeping, awakening. Rhythms of darkness and light, day and night and day, wondering, who am I? Who am I? Who is morphing through this ever-shifting flow? Beloved, wake up. Dance in your true body before time. Shimmering energy without end. Dance in your true body before time, shimmering energy without end. Listen, just because things get dark and light, and you sleep and wake up and sleep and wake up, doesn't mean that there's a enumerated process of it doesn't. Look, days, calendars, numbering, measuring time is a human construct that we've placed on top of the eternal, timeless condition in which we live. Aging is not a feature of time passing. Aging is just a feature of growing and growing out, growing up and growing through and growing back. And as far as aging, signs of aging, it's just your, the DNA, the formula, kind of forgetting how to replicate itself exactly. Totally normal. But it doesn't mean time is passaging. And I want to connect this with music for a second, because as a musician and as a drummer, I work a lot with rhythm and timing. And in music, rhythm is the feature that we associate with forward movement, among other things. It's the thing that gives us a sense of pace and forward motion, right? We talk about playing fast, as in moving fast, or going slow, playing slowly. Are we moving? No. Speed has nothing to do with it, really. It's a perception. All music always happens in the here and now, right? It's always happening now, because as our friend Eckhart Tolle is fond of reminding us, there is no other time. Nothing else exists. The reason it can seem like it's moving in a progression is because you remember things. You remembered that there was a beat and now there's another one, and so you place them in a sequence in your mind. They're not in a sequence literally. That's happening inside your mind. They're actually all happening right in the present moment. And why is that important? So what? It's just semantics, right? Well, no, it's not. Because days and nights are also happening in the present moment. Your entire life is happening now. There's no other time. It's important to remember, because this is your life. It's not about what you think you're going to do in the future or what you think happened in the past, all right? Right now, you are shimmering energy, timeless, before time. So wake up. We need to wake up. There's nothing wrong. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with using a calendar or celebrating dates or things that come up, birthdays or a memory of it. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it helps you, as long as it's helpful. But that is a human construct. It's not really what's happening. It's something that we've placed on top of what's happening to help us think about things and help us feel better and help us organize our lives. Rhythm is also the organizer of music. It's how we divide it up. It's how we measure it. It's literally called a measure. So it's helpful in a way. It's helpful for communicating about music and writing music down and recreating music, and gives us a sense of form and function to music. But it's not necessarily the reality of music. So why is that important to remember? Because this is your life. Right now is your life. So my advice, something I try to do, is to make this moment an amazing moment. And what do we need to do that? Just feel your life. Feel your beingness. Be in your life right now. How do we do that better? We stop ruminating about the past, cut down on dreaming about the future. That's what waking up means. The awakening is a way of pulling ourselves out of this hamster wheel of thinking that time is moving in days and nights and days. It's not. We got to get off the wheel and just be in your life every moment. So again, nothing wrong with using a calendar as a tool. You can think about, days, passing, dates, all that. That's fine. That's a tool. It's not the reality. Just because a light shines on the earth and then the light doesn't shine on our side of it, wherever we are on the planet, is light shines on it, light doesn't shine on it, light shines on it. That's all that's happening. All right? There isn't a day that literally is created and then it happens again and again and they're in a sequence. Okay, you guys know that. It's just good to remind ourselves about these little things because we can get caught up in that kind of thinking and think that that's the way things are working. But this writing, today's writing, reminds us that that we do need to wake up out of this dream and be in our lives and feel the shimmering energy that we all are, that we have inside of us. That's why we started with this today. All right, let's build another piece of music with the theme of shimmering energy. And just real quick for the music people out there and the percussionists. So this, I found this in a bin the other day. I've had it a while. But I'll do some music videos about this. This is a 100-year-old tambourine made by the Leedy company, and I'm going to use this in today's piece as a measure of time, literally. But it's just a 100-year-old tambourine. So, not that it means anything. It doesn't. It's the same now as it was 100 years ago, which would be nice if we could say that for ourselves, right? All right. Thanks for being here. And as always, if you have any questions for me, you want to know about anything musically, or you want to connect with me a little more, you can do that at patreon.com/Kalani. I appreciate you guys being here. Hope you have a wonderful day. And leave your kind and helpful comments in the comment area. I can't see it right now because I have another piece of software blocking my computer screen. I need to get it together, you guys. All right. Let's make some music.